Her mom got pregnant again after dating someone for 2 months, and now expects her 27-year-old daughter, who's been financially supporting the entire family since she was a teenager, to just keep doing it.
Wait, what?
Here's exactly what they wrote. I'm a 27-year-old woman, and my mom had me way too soon, when she was 15. Her parents kicked her out, and my dad broke up with her. Since then, she has had 5 more kids.
I can't.
The one after me was born only 2 years later, and the youngest is currently 14. My last 2 siblings were the only ones born when she was in a stable relationship, but Mom and Steve got divorced years ago.
HM.
The thing is, I'm the oldest in a family full of kids, in a household that doesn't have enough resources. Besides the years with Steve, we mostly lived on my mom's minimum wage and government support. It was always expected of me to take care of my siblings, to give up the things I wanted because they also had needs.
Right, well, hold on. She's expected to give up her own life because there aren't enough resources? That's not fair on a child. That's not how parenting works.
Exactly, Sonia. And she's only 27, like, she should be living her life, not raising 6 kids that aren't hers.
Indeed. Let's see where this goes.
She didn't have a childhood, she was a safety net. Oh no.
I started working early, went to community college, and was able to move to a better school later, all the while living at home and helping support it with my waitress job.
So she's worked her way up, paid for college, kept the household running.
And the expectation is just infinite servitude.
But here's the thing.
Hold on.
Well, now I work in a multinational, and I have a nice salary, so I can enjoy life, and help my family enjoy theirs too.
Jesus, fair play to her though. She clawed her way out of that situation and actually made something of herself. That's brilliant, that is.
It is admirable, but one gets the sense the family hasn't quite released their grip on her yet.
About to find out just how tight that grip is.
So she went from "I'll work at Waffle House and somehow fund a college education" to having an actual salary. The glow-up is real.
And as she gets comfortable, Mum's like, right, brilliant, now can you take another one?
Wait till you hear what happens next.
Girl.
I had wanted to move out of my mom's home for years, and I would still send money to help, but she always won with the argument that my younger siblings needed me. I helped the other 2 apply to colleges, scholarships, and moving out.
She's been held hostage by emotional obligation her entire adult life. The fact that she had to negotiate her own freedom with a deadline tells you everything about how her family views her. She's not a daughter, she's a resource they're depleting.
And now they are trying to guilt her for finally saying no. Brew.
So I made a deal with her that I would stay until my youngest sibling graduated from HS, and then I would move out and would still help, but she needed to also be responsible for more than she currently is, since the house would be pretty much empty.
If you want to hear how this ends, make sure you follow FPM Stories so you don't miss the next one. Wait, she made a reasonable deal that she'd stay until the youngest graduated and then actually become her own person? That's not unreasonable at all.
Nah, it's mad sensible, that. A clear boundary. And then
her mother did what her mother does best.
That deal was her saying, "I love you, but I need to exist for myself." And her mum heard, "Sounds like a baby-shaped hole to fill." Bro.
Well, as you read, Mom is pregnant again. She has been dating for 2 months with this random dude, and she just showed me the pregnancy test on Friday. My reaction wasn't the best. I just told her that I couldn't deal with a baby at this point in my life and left, and have been in a hotel ever since.
Unbelievable.
Come on now, 2 months. 2 months and she's pregnant. And expecting her eldest daughter to just, move the baby into the deal.
That is absolutely outrageous. The audacity is rather staggering.
Her reaction speaks volumes, doesn't it?
Dating for 2 months. 2 months. And the next logical step is clearly a child with a woman in her 40s who's already raising 5.
I'm screaming. That's not a relationship, that's a speed run.
Now this is where it gets interesting.
The pregnancy test came with a secret message: your life plans are cancelled.
My mom and youngest sister have been blowing up my phone ever since, saying she needs my support, that this is what family does for each other. I just texted my youngest sister asking her to tell mom that I would still help the way I promised, and my siblings didn't have to worry because I would still pay for them, but I didn't want to deal with this again.
And even when she leaves, she's offering to still help. Like, how is that abandonment?
It's not. It's called having standards.
Now this is where it gets interesting.
Nah.
Now my younger sister is calling me a AH for abandoning them in this mess, and my mom is calling me a AH for not giving her support when she is about to have a newborn in her 40s, and not helping with the baby expenses either.
I beg your pardon. She promised to, with bills, with rent, with the younger siblings, but suddenly she's the one abandoning them. The emotional manipulation here is extraordinary.
Now that is mad altogether. She's being painted as the villain when she's literally the one who's been shouldering everything.
And that's the heart of it, really.
So the deal was, I'll stay until youngest graduates, then I move out but keep paying your bills. And her mum's response was essentially, brilliant idea, new baby.
I can't, I literally can't. It's like she heard boundary and went, right, what's the best way to blow through this?
Alright, so then.
Look, she offered them a solid plan: keep helping, just not become the default parent again. That's reasonable. Her mum's choosing to have another baby while already struggling and then expecting her daughter to fix it. That's not family responsibility, that's using guilt as a parenting strategy.
She's not abandoning them, she's refusing to enable the cycle to repeat.
She's not the asshole, she's the first one brave enough to say it out loud. Oh man.
I don't have a lot of people in my life to ask this, but I have lurked in this subreddit on my main for a while, and I think you guys will be able to help me. Am I the asshole for upping and leaving and not assuming the bills for the baby or helping my mom anymore?
She is absolutely not the asshole. She's been raising her siblings since she was a teenager, working her ass off, and made a reasonable deal with a clear boundary. Her mum's choice to have another baby 2 months into a relationship, while still depending on her eldest daughter financially, isn't her responsibility. She offered to keep helping. That's more than fair.
Not the asshole whatsoever. What's outrageous is expecting a 27-year-old to sacrifice her entire life because her mother can't practice basic family planning or take responsibility for her own choices. She's been guilted into parenthood without ever being the parent. Moving out and maintaining financial help is the bare minimum she should be doing for herself at this stage. Follow FPM Stories. We post every single day. Drop your verdict in the comments.
Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.